and welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. I'm Jared, and today we're doing an unboxing for the second edition of Atlantis Rising. This is by Galen, Ciscell, Brent, Dickman, and art by Vincent Dutrait, and graphics with Peter Gifford, and released by Elf Creek Games. This is a game for 1 to 7 players, ages 10 and up, and it plays in about 2 hours, but I would say it goes a little bit longer than that, given the teach time as well. But it's a lot of fun. I've played it before, but now I have my own copy here, and we're going to do an unboxing today. So let's take a look at this really interesting and fun worker placement cooperative game. Let's see what it says on the back, and then we'll open it up. It says, "What if you could save Atlantis from its fated destruction? The Atlanteans have built a glorious civilization, but a reliance on technology powered by mystic energy has caused them to turn away from the gods. The gods will not tolerate such hubris in mere mortals. Atlantis must be destroyed. In this challenging, cooperative game of survival, players are counselors who must use their followers' special powers and ancient artifacts to escape Atlantis before it sinks beneath the waves. Atlantis Rising uses an innovative method of simultaneous worker placement, asking you to plan together how to divide your workers among available action locations. Build the cosmic gate, turn in resources, and slot gate components into the gate board as your means of escape is created piece by piece. 37 interlocking tiles form the island of Atlantis. Work together to find gold, ore, crystal, and Atlantium before the tiles flip over and Atlantis floods." Yeah, so that's pretty much an overview of the game. Let's kind of quickly take a look and see what's inside. Second edition. It's a very bright and colorful game. A lot of fun co-op. All right, we got our rule book, FAQ on the back. Got some examples, actions, round phases, game setup. Yeah, overview of some of your components that you'll need and included. Looks very readable, easy to peruse here with some examples and image pictures on examples of how it works. You got overview of everything, advanced play, including various player count changes. So if you play it solo, 2, 3, otherwise 4 to 7 seems to be the basic game rules without any other adjustments. All right. So I remember playing this at 4 or 5. I think it was my first time playing. So it was really great at that player count. I assume that's probably the intention for that. All right, this is the celestial gate that you work on, and these are the things that you kind of place in here and try to complete, and they flip over. And when they flip over, they give you a benefit. And essentially, I know you're trying to complete, this gate. Or at least a certain amount of these to open the path to escape Atlantis. Because it's going down. I don't know if you heard, but Atlantis does go down. Water's coming, and there's only so much we can do to stop it. So this game's all about allocating your resources, and working together, since, you have to basically stop Atlantis together. So I know that these are shuffled, and you tend to get a different variable set of powers available to you and things that you can kind of do during the game each time you play. So it's definitely going to have a lot of variability using those tiles alone. We've got some dice here, some very chunky fat plastic dice. Let's take a look at them. Now, yeah, these are quite big. And I have pretty big hands, so it's a big set of dice here. But essentially, these are what's rolled during the game to determine which area of the different arms of the land gets flipped over, as well as some other effects. But yes, that's cool. Let's see, what do we got in here? We got some tokens. These are the places that you can, I think, send one of your leaders into to go do stuff here at the gate, if I remember. And then I don't remember what this is, but a lot of these are already punched out, so that's cool. In here we've got one side overview of what Atlantis may look like there, and then on the back kind of a round counter. And there you go. That's what that is. Let's see if it lines up on the first tile. Yeah, it's pretty close. That looks pretty good. Yeah, so there's that. That gives you the supply. You got your characters, priest and priestess. I don't remember if they've got different abilities depending on which side you use, but definitely got the male and female option. Yep. Looks like they're about the same. It's just, do you want the male or female? You got your priest and priestess, the aquanaut, the astrologer. There you go. The guardian, the scholar, the artificer, champion, all with their unique abilities and stuff, mystic, emissary, and explorer. Excellent. So whenever I show stuff, if you need to look at it in further, just slow down the video, pause it on anything that you want to read more about. But I'll try to get through all the content so that you get a chance to see everything. This isn't one of those games that has like hidden information to uncover, so it's not like a spoiler necessarily, unless you just don't want to have any idea what happens in the game. But here's the misfortune cards, and I will say these cards are very good quality. They're almost like kind of that hard plastic feel cards. You know, so it's almost like Vegas poker cards, how, you know, they're very thick, but they're not classic card game size. These are more like USA or even Euro card size. But yeah, so you've got different misfortunes, including a handful of calm seas, cities flooding, forests flooding, hills flooding, mountains, forages. All right, so those are different areas of Atlantis that will have a little bit of misfortune during the game. Let's take a look at the other set here. Got a few more here of the misfortune cards. Libraries, the controlled flood, which is to flood 2 tiles in any peninsula. Mystic barriers do not prevent these floods. I think that might be these mystic barriers now that I'm thinking about it. Earthquake, energy drain, imperial breach, divine fury, hopelessness, malfunction, panic, sabotage, darkness. All these are bad. All of these are bad. Plague, crisis of faith. All right. So a big old deck there of misfortune cards to be shuffled and used in your game. And I'll just kind of put those right there. And then we have the library cards. So one leader in a wild peninsula may take its action 2 additional times this round. Cipher or expertise. One leader on a component may activate it 1 additional time this round. So, of course, these are the benefit cards, the boon cards, the helpful cards. All right. And then we got the blue-backed ones. I think these are like the artifacts that you can gain and kind of, I think, apply to just the one person who's holding it. Okay. So there's some good items to be found and good effects to be found in the library if you can get there. We've got the tiles, like I said, that have already been punched out. I don't want to set all of these up because that's kind of a process and making sure they're all slotted in the right way. But yeah, these all basically make up each arm of the peninsula of Atlantis. And essentially those are worker spots that you can place guys at to take actions. And, you know, you've got to hit a die number when you take an action to activate, you know, successfully the area, you know, like the area effect. We've got a baggie full of baggies. All right. Always useful to have a baggie of baggies. Put those here. We've got some resources. So this should be gold. And it's your basic kind of, you know, gold painted plastic gemstones. It's good quality, good feel, very shiny. Then we've got the silver ones, or like kind of cloudy gray, cloudy white crystal tokens. Okay. And then we've got, it's probably what, the copper, something like that. And these are kind of like a, bronze color. Yep, good weight to them, good quality plastic tokens. I'll set those here. And then we've got the standees that go on certain pieces. Okay. Here we have this translucent character. So he is very shiny, very translucent, and I completely forget what his role is, but I do like the prism nature of his piece, right? It kind of changes color depending on which way you're looking at it, and even reflects in kind of a, rainbow there. So lastly in the box, we have the player pieces. So let's take a look at those. Okay. Here we've got these kind of gray meeples. These are like guardians and whatnot. We've got some more special resources. Some ingots. These are nicely made, kind of, I guess, made of wood here. Painted silver. These are actually pretty heavy, considering I think they're just wood, but they might be metal, just because of their weight. I'll have to look into that. But very nice, very good quality. Let's see here. Then we got the tokens. Let's see here. That's your typical like glass bead type token. These are pretty large. They got one flat side, one round side, and they're basically blue and translucent, quite shiny. And there's quite a bit of them. Then we've got player colors. Okay, you've got your main guy, your extra workers, and you can kind of see the size difference there. And they're pretty thick, Definitely good. Definitely going to stand up tall. And then your little disc here, little cylinder, in yellow. We've got the purple pieces. Very deep purple, kind of like a dark royal purple. And then a very dark red. All right, very dark. And I like that each of these like main workers, the guardians, have their own like unique meeple shape. So if you are colorblind, you can tell by the shape of your meeple which one you're controlling. So that's excellent. Let's take a look at the orange. And inside that, we've also got a kind of like an android robot guy. Check that out. Looks pretty cool. I like that. I'm not sure if he's unique to this faction. Probably is, considering he has less workers than the rest of these guys. We got green. That's my favorite. Always play as green if possible. All right. Got your cylinder piece. We got a light blue. It's like a bright sky blue color. Wooden pieces. Looks like pretty good there. Light blue. And then we have a dark blue, like a navy, very dark navy. So it's clearly visually distinct from the other blue, all right? You can definitely tell the difference in those. All right, so that is everything in the game that we have in the box. Let's see if there's anything underneath. Nope, nothing underneath. So the last bit is just basically setting up of the game with the tiles and stuff. So yeah, there you have it. That's everything inside the box for Atlantis Rising. Stay tuned on the channel to probably check out the review once we get to filming that. So thanks for watching this unboxing, and stick around for the next video on the channel. We do unboxings, reviews, news, tutorials, and plenty more. And if you're interested to learn more about board gaming terminology and, you know, jargon and stuff like that, I did write a book that you can find on Amazon. And I believe it's the first of its kind with over 800 terms. It's called Push Your Luck, the Board Game Dictionary. So check it out. I hope you like it. Makes a great gift as well for the new gamer that you're introducing games to. Yeah, but thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe and stick around and see all the other great content that we put out on the Meeple Mentor channel. So until then, I've been Jared. I'll see you next time.